Alright y'all, we back with a video and it's lit today. So today y'all, we about to explain how is it like growing up in Washington DC neighborhoods. Like, cause to the whole world, Washington DC is just like the White House and the monument. People don't really know about the neighborhoods, how people grow up in Washington DC. And me, I'm from Southeast Washington DC. I was born in Greater Southeast Hospital. If y'all don't know, that's one of the worst hospitals in DC, but I was born there. So let's dive more into it. So y'all, to the whole world, Washington DC is just the White House and the monument. But little do they know, people that's from Washington DC, we don't even go to the White House or the monument. Only time we go to the White House and the monument is when it's like if you got like a date, like if you feel like chilling that night and you with like your little lady or whatever, and y'all just want to chill, have a little walk around the park, walk around and just chill, you feel me? Then that's when you go to the White House. But the White House is like a park, like it's like a park for us. Like it's like when you go at to like just chill, lay in the grass, you feel me? Cool it. So this is how it is really growing up in DC. When I was first born, I had a dad. And my dad, he tried his best to be in my life, my brother's life. He had 4 kids. He had me, my brother, my oldest brother, and he had a daughter. My dad lost his life due to gun violence when I was just 3 months years old. So my mom, she tried her best just to do whatever she could just to make sure me and my brother was good. Because my dad, he had 2 kids by my mom, and he had 2 other baby mamas. So he had 3 baby mamas, 1 kid with one mom, 1 kid with another mom, and 2 with my mom. So my dad lost his life. My mom, she tried her best just to make sure me and my brother had a roof over our heads and stuff. But it was hard for my mom. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. We was homeless a lot of times. We didn't have a home. And let's dive more into that. So growing up in DC, it's kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's the rent. I don't know if it's the everything just expensive out this junk. So growing up, my dad, my grandpa, my mom, we got kicked out of an apartment when I was just like 8 years old. We got kicked out of our first apartment. We was there for a long time. We got kicked out, and at that point we didn't have a home. So my grandpa, he had an apartment that ain't have electricity in his house. If y'all know the neighborhoods in DC, he was living on MLK. It's like, but like he was living all the way in the back towards like when you about to turn on the highway, some apartments all the way in the back. My grandpa had electricity in his house for 5 years. We went there. My mom, she made sure me and my brother, she tried to make sure we had a place to stay. My mom, she used to buy like 50 wings from, it's like a Popeyes up the street on MLK. She used to buy like 50 wings, a bunch of wings, and we used to eat that all weekend. Like, I said, like, she used to try to make us eat, well, we used to have to eat that like throughout the weeks, throughout the weekend, just cold wings, you feel me? Sometimes we didn't have a microwave, we couldn't go to the neighbor's house to microwave our food, so we had to eat like that. Like, sometimes it'd be cold, you know, we just eat it. It don't even matter. We just thug them youngs. So, my mom, she tried her best. Like, DC was a rough place to be. Like, I ain't gonna lie. For the world, DC is a safe place. But for the people that's here, it's hard to trust people here because you never know what might happen. One time, me, my brother, my mom, we was all waiting at the bus stop. We was just chilling at the bus stop. It was like a bus stop that we was about to head home. We used to live out Minnesota. A guy asked to use my mom's phone to call his people because it was raining that day. He really needed a phone to call his people. Next thing you know, the guy took all of my mom's phone and ran. And it's like, dang, bro was really out there. And DC is just a wicked place. Like, my mom, she made sure that we had a place sometimes, but sometimes we really ain't had no place. Like, we might have to sleep in a van. My mom, she had a minivan, and we had to sleep in a van sometimes. It's like, had to, sometimes in elementary, I used to have holes in my shoe, like the bottom of my shoe. Like I used to have like, this used to be a place called Payless, and I had like some DCs. It's called DCs. I don't know if y'all know, but it's like they look like Hillies. And in elementary school, when we ain't had no place to go, like when we ain't had no home or nothing, my mom, she'd try to get us like the cheapest school shoes for school. And when school start, those shoes that we wear would be like damn near the shoes that we have all the way into like tax season or something. Like, so it'd be like from August 28th, 23rd, or September 1st to all the way to like February. We had the same shoes. And my shoes, I used to play a lot, so my shoes used to be like, look like they was talking. Like, don't you know how like when the heel come off, but the thing, oh snap, my knees ashes, I don't know what. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But don't you know like when the heel come off of your shoe, I used to go to school, like my shoes used to be talking, yap, yap, yap. I used to have holes in the bottom of them. And I really didn't care though. Like I used to still go to school. People used to joke play. I used to joke play back with them. Like I didn't care. And that was my elementary life. Like elementary school, I went to 13 elementary schools growing up because it was just hard for my mom. She really didn't have it was like she couldn't. We were just bouncing from house to house. And sometimes I'd been in elementary school for only like a week or 2 weeks. It'd be like that. Like my mom, she'd make sure we was in school. I'd say that. Like even if we was homeless, had to go to her friend's house, somewhere, anywhere we was at, my mom should make sure whatever neighborhood we was in that school in that neighborhood. And that's why, like, you gotta appreciate moms out here because it's kind of really hard out here. And for the dads that don't want to be in their kid life, you're wicked. So elementary school was hard. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be a bad kid. I'm talking about bad. That's how I got the name Baby, because I used to get called home from school every day, like real bad, like it was bad. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I used to hate. It's this place called Bread for the City in Washington D.C. It's like a place called Bread for the City where, like, if you don't have no food in your house, you can go there and they give you like a week worth of supply. But it's like the lowest food quality ever. Like they give you the worst quality food, but it's like it's food though. You can cook it, you can make something out of it. You can make a 5-star meal out of it if you do something with it. But I used to hate the chicken they used to give us. It used to have a scent to it and it used to smell so bad. So I ain't never used to like that food. But my mom, she used to stay getting the food from Bread for the City. And life was just hard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One time my mom, we was living on 16th Street Southeast. My mom, she was like, go to the store for me real quick and get a Rock Creek soda. A Rock Creek soda is a known soda in DC. Everybody get it. It's always on sale, 99¢. But it's like a 2 liter. My mom, she said, go to the store and get a Rock Creek soda. I said, okay. I was playing the game. When she told me that, I was playing the game. I never went to go to the store. At the moment I was supposed to be at the store, the whole store got shot up. Like, the whole store, like, got shot up. Like, it had, like, 60 to 70 bullet holes in the store. The news came. Police was all up and down the street. And my mom, she ran in my room. She's like, Kevon! My name is Kevon, but I got the name Bebe when I was in middle school because I guess I was a Bebe kid. That's what they used to call me. But she's like, Kevon! She was so happy. She gave me a hug. She's like, I'm so happy you didn't go to the store. But that was a moment where it was like life or death right there, because it's like the whole store got shot up. They said like at least like 6-7 people got shot at the store. I was like, oh no, they wouldn't even care. They just shooting at anybody. You know what I mean? But that's DC for you. DC, Southeast DC. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I swear on everything I love. But yeah, so growing up in DC is just not. It's not what the whole world would think it is. It's really rough. I'm telling you, it's rough. Like from people. I don't even know how to explain it. Now we get to high school. High school. We was still poor. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We still ain't have nothing. Like I think we finally found, like, my mom finally found like a place for us to stay. She finally, like, in ninth grade in high school, I still had holes in my shoe. I'm talking about same shoe, the whole half of the school year to the other half. It's like from the beginning to tax season, those are the same shoes I had on. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie, in ninth grade high school, you do not want to do that. I was a joke of everybody. Like, I was a joke. And I ain't gonna lie, ninth grade, I was not really trying to go to school. I was, not to say it's a good thing, but I was skipping school at ninth grade because I didn't really want to go to school because I was wearing the same shoes. Girls might be gorgeous to me. I'm in that joint wearing the same shoes. Everybody switching up their clothes. Everybody switching up their shoes. I'm in that joint wearing the same clothes. Like, and nobody really but I was homeless in ninth grade. I didn't want to tell nobody, so it was just like, I didn't really want to go to school, so I was skipping school. So when I was skipping school, I really wanted to make content. I wanted to be like a content creator. So I didn't have a phone. Why I didn't have a phone? Because I couldn't afford one. My Dukes couldn't give me no phone. Nobody could give me no phone. So I'm gonna do what I think was best for me to do. So I used to ride trains, y'all, literally by myself. I never had to go anywhere with people. I just always did stuff by myself. I used to ride trains, take people's phones. I used to get on the train. It's like a train station. We used to live by Anacostia. I used to get on the train at Anacostia, right? I would go all the way to like Virginia. It's like a yellow line, and Virginia's like Pentagon City or Crystal City. I get on the train, ride the train, stand beside over somebody while they put their password in their phone, look at they put their password in, and then as soon as they get off the train, I say, take that, run. But I got caught so many times. I used to get caught so many times because, like, back then, I wasn't worrying about no iCloud and you tracking the phone down. Y'all done got tracked down so many times. Police that came to my school, tried to lock me up so many times. It was crazy. But yeah, y'all, and I had to go to alternative school when I was growing up. Like as growing up, I got put in the alternative school in middle school, and I had to cause I got kicked out of all DC public schools, so I had to go to alternative school. So yeah, it was wicked growing up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, life was wicked growing up. High school, I didn't want to go to school in ninth grade. I was not into it. I was like, ugh. I wasn't into going to school at ninth grade. But yeah, if y'all like this, if y'all want more story times of growing up in DC, let me know. This is part 1. Hopefully y'all like it. I'm gonna give y'all part 2, and we can keep it going. But that is my early stages of growing up in DC and how that was. It was kind of wicked. A lot of shootouts, a lot of stuff going on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I promise you, life in DC is wicked. And we're gonna get into high school. High school was actually pretty cool because after 9th grade, that's when we finally got a spot. So my 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade year, we had a spot. So I was finally getting like shoes that I could wear. I can finally like feel like I can fit in. I don't know. I can finally fit in. I was like started to be regular teen, but I was making content. I love making content, y'all. Hope YouTube pushes this video for real. But follow me on Twitch too, y'all. This is on Twitch also. I don't know how to save my videos on Twitch, but my Twitch is BayBayEnt 888, BayBayEnt 888, and yeah, y'all, so we can go into how it has been an adult in Washington, D.C., and we can keep it at what is the YNs doing in Washington, D.C. We can go into it, but Yeah, high school, I started getting stuff. 11th, 12th grade, I started getting my own stuff. I started doing my own thing. I got my own job. I got a job in 12th grade. So I was doing good. I was all right, y'all, in the rest of my high school career. But once I graduated and I started dealing with more females, and the females in Washington, D.C., y'all, the females in Washington, D.C., I ain't gonna lie. Some of them is cool, though. Some of them you gotta love. But some of them, a lot of them is just like, that's a different story. But y'all, stay tuned, because I'm only gonna say more stories for y'all. Done. Viral. Oh yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, support, turn on post notifications, follow me on Twitch, BayBayEnt. Subscribe to this channel. Yeah, we from Washington, D.C. If you're new to this channel and you from Washington, D.C., subscribe, because we thugging. We're gonna keep it rolling, and I'm a real D.C. individual.